Mitch, we all know what we're here to talk about. Basketball. Let's be honest. The dunk contest at Boom Shakalaka, it was a bit lacking. We missed
Really?
you. We missed you.
Oh, man. No, I actually saw Bronson Kafusi in some football pads, so I felt like I was almost half there. How did he do?
Corbin was okay. He put together a nice effort, but there were some people that were clamoring for Mitch Mathews.
Oh, gosh. No, I would have loved to be there. I would have loved to be there, but might have gotten in trouble. I almost snuck away from the hotel and showed up, but I thought, the game might have outweighed some basketball. But, there'll be a rematch. We've already talked about it, so no worries.
Okay.
When did you find out that you had the second most catches in a game in BYU history?
I think it was – I don't know. I really have no idea. I think it was that night. I think Duff Tittle told me that night. So it was after all the interviews and after the game and everything. It was pretty cool. The guy who has the record 22, that's unheard of. So congrats to him and everything. But it was cool to be able to be in that conversation and in that talk of maybe a record. So it was fun.
Receivers always want the ball more. When you get it that much, you're like, all right, I need a break for like a couple of plays.
That's what during the game you're loving it and you feel on fire, but the next day when you can't get out of bed, you can't get tackled so many times, it takes a toll on you. It really does. So, now that Christian likes to throw the ball, and we've been throwing a lot more, you have to be more prepared, you have to be more healthy, you have to be more ready during the week, and mentally tough to take hits and to be able to last the whole game.
Can we expect a similar game plan going forward of 50 plus 60 passes?
I hope so, yeah. And, you got to do everything you can to make the quarterback the most comfortable. So for him, it's passing the ball. It's moving around in the pocket, passing the ball, and throwing it. That's what he did at his junior college, and that's what he loves to do. So that's something that we need to prepare for. And like I told the last guy I talked to, that we don't change our offense for anything. We'll just adapt to him and make him the most comfortable. And he loves to pass, and that's what he's told Coach and I he wants to do, and so that's what we'll do.
So the emphasis was to not change, like you said. You told us that last week on the phone as well. But what adaptations have you made specifically besides just, hey, let's drop him back and throw it? Are there any specifics?
I guess some of it is just every run that we have, you can tag with a pass. And so if he gets the line of scrimmage and doesn't like it, it's an easy change to a pass that we're all aware of. It's not a huge audible. It's just something that we have a run call, but a pass is tagged on. And so it's just a quick transition. It's a quick audible. And just whatever he sees and makes him feel comfortable, we'll do.
Offensively, what do you guys need to do to take it to the next level against Boise State?
Just keep scoring. We didn't score in the third quarter, and our goal is to score in every quarter. So not scoring much at all in the second half, not being on the field hurt us. So we gave them momentum, and that momentum carried them on to win. So it's just scoring every quarter and making sure we do that and not letting our foot off the gas pedal. And whether, like I was telling the last guy, we're on the same side as the defense. That when we see them score, that should make us hungry to go score again and do we do and throw it deep.
There are, 100 different personalities on the BYU football team, and everybody takes a loss a different way. And what's the mentality of the team right now after 3 straight losses?
I think it's not a sad or go out to practice with their head hanging low. I think it really is a chip on your shoulder, and especially at this time we're playing, in my opinion, a rivalry game. So it's a time to, step up and show who we really are and show that we really back up our quarterback and to show that we're not a completely different team without Taysom and come back and beat a good team. You don't want your first one back just to be an average game that you barely win. We want to come back and play our best game and do with our best stuff with the guys we have and to beat a good Boise State team.
Have you thought about playing on the Smurf turf?
I've been there before, and it's funky. It really is, but it's unique, and the crowd is loud. They're crazy. They don't like us very much, and I think that gives us a motivation to play and to redeem ourselves from what happened a couple years ago.
There is something to beating Boise State on their home turf. They're 88-4 at home since the year 2000. If BYU wins that game, are we talking about like a season changer? Because it looks like that to us.
Yeah, no, it really will. It really will be, because last time we played them there, we lost, and it was a really close game. They have probably the best home record in the country, and great coaches, great players, and it'll be, since they beat us, then we beat them, it'll be a good rematch there, especially. And my opinion, it is a rivalry game, and so we're hoping to make this our comeback game from the couple losses that we've had. So we're looking forward to it.
A lot of discussion about the BYU defense. How do you encourage your fellow teammates?
I trust the heck out of them. I know how good they are. I've gone against them for months now, all summer, and they have the potential to be really good, and they are really good. they've had a lot of injuries, and we know how that is on offense. You know, you have guys go down, and you have to adapt and change, and that's really hard. So I trust the heck out of them, and they know that we trust them. And you know, whether we on offense take more of the load and need to stay on the field longer and chew up time, and that comes down to us too. So it's not all them; it's everyone. And so, like I said, we need to score in the third quarter, and that'll help take pressure off them.
A lot has been said about this team and the need of leaders, the guys that are going to step up now. Taysom obviously was a natural leader, but he's gone now. So who are the leaders that are going to get in your face and going to ramp things up so that you can turn things around?
Yeah, I mean, we have the captains that we have, you know, Paul, Craig, and Remington, and those guys do that for sure. And I think Christian has actually emerged to be another captain on the team, and he is a guy that's more vocal than he has been just because his role is different. So I've seen him get in guys' faces, and the more that the leaders, the seniors, the captains of the team take more of that responsibility to make sure that our discipline's there, not the coaches, and that's a winning team in my opinion. The teams that have that win have the best leaders on the team, not necessarily the best coaches who are the best screamers. So it's always the best leaders, and I think we have that. And on offense, Christian stepped up and done that.
What impact would Jamal Williams have on the game if he plays?
More depth. We have tons of good running backs, and I think 3 are hurt right now, but Nate Carter stepped up and played huge, and Jamal Williams coming back. Obviously, we know how he runs and how he plays, and he's fierce. And my favorite thing about him is he's a competitor. He doesn't want to lose, and we need that at every position. I think he's a guy that's going to come in and he desires to win. He's going to make a play, and I think he's a guy that'll change momentum for us.
When you look at the game plan for Boise State, what things do they do defensively that might give your offense some problems?
I mean, they're very fast. They're very disciplined. They're a team that they might not get national recruits every year to go there, so they have to play disciplined. They have to play really hard. They have to play really fast. They're well coached, and so last week there was some blown assignments by Nevada, and I mean, like there is with every team, but we might not be able to expect those this week. They're very disciplined, and they're athletic, at least at the DB position, and they play really hard. So we've played against UCF and Nevada, who they played really hard on defense, and so it'll be something we expect to see is them playing really hard and fast.
Describe the current state of the team in one word.
Ready.
Okay.
Ready.
Okay.
Ready.
There have been some fantastic displays of hair that we've seen on the field over the past few games. We saw Brock Hecking with the golden mane on Nevada and Dallin Levitt. Then you're rocking the flat top. Where do you rank your hairstyle among the team right now?
Number one for sure. Number one for sure. And I think everyone on the team would actually give it to me.
For real? Really?
Number two.
Well, actually, so we have the Big Brother program on our team, and I'm Mike Davis's little brother, and we kind of had the same haircut, the high top fade. So me and him get our haircut every week, and not by the same barber. I have my own, but
it's not Ross Appo.
It's actually a hairstylist.
No. Oh, it's a hairstylist.
Yeah,
you're not messing around.
Ross. No, I got my own. But since he's my little brother, we make sure we have the same haircut so we can be united as a little BYU family on the team.
Wait, he's your little brother, or you're the little brother?
He's my little brother.
Okay, because at first you said you were his little brother, and I'm like, how does that work?
I'm sorry, he's definitely my little brother. He's definitely my little brother.
Mitch, good luck up at Boise State.
Thank you guys, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.